I'm Ben Butler. I'm the CEO of Carrollton Orthopedic Clinic in Carrollton, Georgia, about 30 minutes west of Atlanta. And we've had a co-management agreement with Tanner Health System for about 12 years now. And so we have a great relationship with Tanner. Has always been a strong partnership between the practice and the hospital. We're the only orthopedic group in town. They're the only health system. And so it was important for us to be on the same page strategically. Through the years, the relationship had grown a little stale, or just the service line objectives and goals had grown a little stale. So we brought in AHI about 2 years ago to help us establish some goals, set some direction, do a strategic plan, come up with some agreed upon goals for us to really advance the service line forward. We're in a very booming area, very competitive market on the fringes, and so a lot of offense and a lot of defense that needs to be played, and we really needed professional help for us to really get that done. So AHI had to work through the traditional challenges of physicians knowing everything and hospitals knowing everything. So who was right, who was wrong, and so that's really what we got to work through for the last 2 years with them. Christy and her team do a fantastic job of facilitating that conversation in a very non-confrontational way with both sides. Very open, honest dialogue, very blunt conversations on both sides. So really to help us establish that trust with them. We trusted the hospital, they trusted us. And, I think early on it really, we both had to feel AHI out, just to make sure they were a good fit for what we wanted to do. But it was very apparent early on that Steve and Christy were a great fit. She just has the ability to communicate to both. She has the ability to communicate with the physicians and connect with them in a personal way. And then she also has the resume and the smarts and the accomplishments to get the hospital on her side as well. And so it's a trust that gets established between all three parties that really helps us take that next step. I've worked with consultants my whole career, and they provide obviously a valuable resource within healthcare, whether it's the hospital side, whether it's physician side. The difference, I think, with AHI is that they come up with practical solutions, and then they hold your hand as you start to walk through the fire. Because there's definitely going to be difficult times as you walk through these difficult objectives together, these difficult goals, challenging objectives, things like that. They do a good job of walking through it, holding you accountable, keeping you on task. And so that to me is the biggest difference with AHI. They don't do a PowerPoint and leave. They stay there, you engage with them, and they walk you through. You accomplish the 7 or 8 objectives that you agree on with the hospital, and they help walk you through those, accomplish those objectives, and then move forward.